Okay, Johnny, can you tell us a bit about this version of the Nativity and why you chose it?
Yes, it's based on the medieval mystery version of the Nativity, and this was written, or edited if you like, by Tony Harrison in the early 80s for the National Theatre of Great Britain.
So how is this version of the Nativity different to what we usually see, and do you think it will challenge our idea of Christmas?
I think so, because I think one of the things we're interested in as a company is, why is this story told every Christmas, and why particularly is it told by our children and young people in a society? So as an adult drama group, we were asking, what are the adult dimensions to the Nativity? And we found that it's quite a dark story. For example, the slaughter of the innocents is at the heart of it. It's quite shocking at various moments.
Can you also tell us a little bit about the rehearsal process?
Yeah, we've worked in two ways primarily. First of all, in a movement-based way with Kathy Ryan, who's been working alongside me, directing the ensemble in movement sequences which either allow us to move from one location to another location in the performance, or to create a certain mood or tension within the piece. And the other way has been more focused on the text and the requirements of the rhyming verse, and getting contemporary bodies to produce a sound that might be quite weird. The text is in an older language, and we've been trying to do quite a lot of work to inhabit that.
Okay. Can you also tell us about the stage design and the costumes?
Yes, well, Paul Batten has been designing this production, and he's created some large-scale puppetry, which I won't reveal any more about because that'll create a few surprises during the performance. But he has also designed this fantastic world, which is certainly a post-industrial world. He's taken the idea of factory and played with that, a metallic space, a space where Herod is almost in charge of a troubled industrial landscape, and indeed some of the materials used in the set evoke the new Pegasus with our copper-fronted building.
Okay. So this is the first homegrown full-scale production to be staged at Pegasus since the reopening of the theatre last September. Has that influenced the piece in any way?
I think it has. I mean, first of all, the Nativity is about birth. It's about rebirth. It's a story of rebirth. It allows us to think in a mythic way about what stories remain when you have to start again. And I think, one should think when opening a theatre, as well as what stories need to be told now, what stories already exist that we can go back to and find a new way of retelling. And the mystery plays have obviously a very strong connection to community theatre practice in this country, being some of the earliest English plays. So I felt that for a brand new theatre, going back to some of the earliest plays would be really, really interesting.
Okay. And my last question is, how do you think the audience will respond to the piece?
I don't know. I think that's always the unknown, is what the audience will think. We have certain hopes and certain specific moments where we want them to maybe find something amusing or to be very troubled by something they see on stage. But it's my experience that audiences never react in completely the same way. And although the experience is collective, people have their own individual response moment by moment to performance. And the exciting thing is to see what that is. Currently it's unknown.
Okay, thank you.
That's right.